Good evening. It's Friday afternoon, Friday evening. I'm back in the hotel, and before the weekend starts with tenderloin steak in the refinery in a couple of hours' time, I wanted to tell you about a disaster of a weekend I had last weekend and why I didn't make a video. So after the last video I put on YouTube, which was diving the tower in Shanghai, Saturday morning last week it was raining, and I thought I'll go down to the local market and I'll start a video by walking around the market in the old town, and I'll see some interesting things and maybe make a nice little introduction to a video. So I took this camera, which is a nice Canon G7X, which takes really nice video, but only when it's on a tripod, I've discovered. It takes rubbish video if you're walking around pointing it at things, so basically all the video I took is useless. It's slow to focus, and the audio is utterly crap if you're moving around. And I went out on Saturday, and I went to the same spot, but the tower was surrounded by people having picnics, so I went a bit further down to where there was a sculpture in a very tight space with some small trees. And I tried to fly there, and I flew 3 packs, but on the third pack with this quad, which is my main 5-inch quad, I had a stupid crash where I flew into a tree and I hit it, and I broke an arm, and so that grounded that quad. I also damaged my camera. Now this is a Runcam 2, which I bought just before coming out to Shanghai. It arrived dead on arrival. It had both hardware and software problems. I flashed new firmware on it and desoldered the internal Wi-Fi card, so I can't change any settings, but it does record. But I damaged it, I broke the lens. I've replaced it with an old FPV lens. I've no idea how that will cope. I don't know what it'll be like. I hope it's focused. I've knocked the focus out on this lens as well, so I hope this is reasonably well focused, but because it has no Wi-Fi, I can't view the image coming out of it. So I take a photo, take the SD card out, put it in the laptop, check the focus. I took about 30 photos with it the other evening, and it seems to be okay. So anyway, that's my camera. I changed over last Saturday onto the little quad, and I flew it for a while, but then I broke a prop, and in this weather, near 100% humidity, the sweat in my fingers meant I quite simply couldn't change the propellers. I couldn't grip the bell well enough to change propellers. So I took about 10 minutes of trying to wedge things into it. Eventually got the prop changed, one more battery, broke 2 props, and I thought, screw that, so I came home. I went straight out to a tool shop and I bought this, which is a small strap wrench. You slip it over the propeller, pull it tight, and the nut turns. Dead easy. So I repaired my quad, I put a new arm on it, I went out on the Sunday and I flew very differently. Same spot around the sculpture. I took it easy. I really just flew slowly between the trees and tried to gain my confidence back from making stupid mistakes. Flew 4 batteries. At the end of 4 batteries, with sweat running off me, I finished the water I had and I was pretty tired, so I thought I'd stand up and have a stretch and realised my legs were being eaten by mosquitoes. So I was sitting between a stagnant river, a fountain that's turned off under the trees, and a muddy puddle to my left. I was sitting straddling a bench with both feet in the mud. I have 51 mosquito bites. Most of a week later, this is what they look like now. So mosquito repellent is vital around these parts. So this weekend, I'm going to go out somewhere, new park, more space, an open field hopefully. I'm going to fly my quads, I'm going to relax, I'm not going to be stressed, and we'll see where we end up. Place called Binjiang Forest Park. It's taken an hour and a half to get here on the subway and a taxi ride at the end of the line. It's properly out in the sticks away from central Shanghai, which is nice for a change, and the park looks enormous, so hopefully I'll find a quiet spot. It's not too busy. The weather forecast is for thunderstorms today, and you can hear a bit of thunder, but it's not been raining yet, so let's see what we find.